Lower back pain. This is a prevalent and painful disorder that affects the lower spine, and it is usually caused by improper lifting, bad posture, lack of regular exercise, fracture, ruptured disc. Working out or lifting too much, prolonged sitting and laying down. Sleeping in an uncomfortable position. Carrying a poorly fitting backpack. Or arthritis, amongst many other causes. When there is an injury to a muscle, or ligament usually referred to as sprain, this can cause low back pain, which usually goes away in 2 to 4 weeks on its own. Pain medications and physiotherapy can help. And surgery may be required in a few circumstances. Some exercises can also help relieve back pain, and this is the reason for this video today. In this video, we will show you 10 useful exercises that can help relieve the symptoms of back pain. These exercises can easily be done from home, so let's get into it. The first exercise is bird dog exercise. Begin in tabletop position on your hands and knees, with your wrists stacked under your shoulders and your knees stacked under your hips. This is the starting point. Maintain a flat back and hips in line with the floor by extending your right arm forward and your left leg back. Consider driving your foot against the back wall. Return your arm and leg to their beginning positions by squeezing your abdomen. Carry on in this manner for 30 seconds. Then do the same with the opposite arm and leg. Number 2. Glute bridge. Lie down on your back with your arms at your sides, knees bent, and feet flat on the floor, hip wide apart. Squeeze your glutes and abs while pushing through your heels to elevate your hips a few inches off the floor, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this position for a second, making sure your knees don't collapse in on you. Then, return to the starting position by slowly lowering your hips. Number 3. Plank with forearms. Rest your forearms on the floor with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders and your hands pointing forwards, paralleling your arms. Place your toes on the floor and extend your legs behind you. From your shoulders to your heels, your body should form a single straight line. To keep your lower back straight, squeeze your entire core, glutes, and quads, and tuck your butt under a little. Make sure your hips aren't sagging or your buttocks aren't reaching towards the ceiling. Place your head in a neutral posture with your neck in a neutral position and your attention on your hands. Maintain your current position. Repeat few times. Number 4. Side plank. Place your left hand directly beneath your left shoulder on the floor. It does not matter what hand you use first. Extend your legs and stack your right foot on top of your left so that your body is in one long line. Engage your abs and buttocks. Raise your right arm to the ceiling and gaze up at your right hand. Hold this stance for a few seconds before switching sides. Work up to a full 3-minute hold by executing 4 sets of 30-second holds. Number 5. Reverse lunge. Standing with your feet shoulder width apart is the best place to start. With your left or right foot, take a 2-foot step back, landing on the ball of your left or right foot depending on which leg you start with while maintaining your heel off the ground. Create 2 90-degree angles with your legs by bending both knees. Shoulders should be directly above hips, and chest should be upright in this position. Right shin should be parallel to the floor, and right knee should be stacked above right ankle. It's important to engage your butt and core. To go back to standing, press down on the heel of your right foot. Number 6. Pelvic lift. Lie down on your back with your knees bent, your feet flat, and your arms at your sides. Your lower back will be lifted slightly off the floor because to the natural curvature of your spine. Stabilize your core by gently arching your lower back and pushing your tummy out. Relax after 5 to 10 seconds of holding. While tightening your abdominal and buttock muscles, lift your pelvis slightly towards the ceiling. You should feel your lower back pressing against the floor as you do so. Relax after 5 to 10 seconds of holding. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions per day and work your way up to 25 to 30. Number 7. Dead bug. Face the ceiling with your arms extended and your legs in a tabletop position, knees bent 90 degrees and stacked over your hips. This is the starting point. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you while simultaneously lowering your left arm overhead. Keep both of your feet a few inches off the ground. Squeeze your buttocks and maintain your core engaged the entire time, pressing your lower back into the floor. Return your arm and leg to their original positions. Rep with your left leg and right arm extended on the other side. Number 8. Glute bridge single leg progression. Lie down on your back. Arms at your sides. Knees bent and feet flat on the floor hip wide apart. With both hands, lift your right leg and hold the back of your thigh. Squeeze your glutes and abs and elevate your hips a few inches off the floor by pushing through your left heel until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Keep your hands in this posture for a second. Return to the starting position by slowly lowering your hips. Do all of your reps on one side, then switch sides. Number 9. Clamshell. Bend your knees to a 45-degree angle and stack your right leg and foot on top of your left. To maintain balance, place your right hand on your hip or lightly on the floor in front of you. This is where you'll begin. Raise your right knee slowly toward the ceiling while keeping your feet together. Initiate the exercise using your glutes, then clench them as you raise. Return your right leg to meet your left. Repeat a few times. And that brings us to the final exercise. Number 10. Seated twist. Sit with your legs crossed. Place your right hand behind you, bringing your left hand to your right knee. It does not matter which hand you start with. Gently twist your heart to the right. Lengthen through the spine, feeling the twist wring out tension in the middle of your back. Bring attention to the heart area and feel the back open. Do not over-twist by pulling on your knee or twisting too aggressively. Gaze over your right shoulder only as far as your neck will allow. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths and release to center, staying at center for 1 breath cycle. Repeat on the other side for the same amount of time. And this is where we are going to wrap it up. We hope you have enjoyed this video and have learnt 1 or 2 things from it. Remember to smash that like button in appreciation. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can get to see new contents from us. Bye for now.